Hello, my dears. How are you today? I hope that you're good, that you, your family, loved ones, and everyone around you are healthy and safe. And before I'm gonna start the reading, I just want to thank all of you guys that have reached out either by email or by commenting on the comment section and shared such beautiful energies with me and also with everyone that goes through the comment section. So thank you so much for your generosity, your kindness, and everyone also that donated. Thank you so very much, and that have reached out also for readings. I could not be more appreciative. Like, thank you so much for every single one of you. And for today's reading is going to be everything about the relationship that is going to be entering your life. So it can be related to the person that you're going to be dating, or you, how are you going to be feeling, or how is the relationship is going to be for you. I'm going to make this question open, lay in the cards, and see what are the energies that we're going to get. So without further ado, I'm going to give you the three options that we have always. And we have the first option, which is the mountain, the second option, which is the celebration sparkles, and the third one, this beautiful one, which is the aurora sky. So please make your choice. If you feel drawn to one or more cards, you can go directly to your reading by clicking on the timestamps down below. So without further ado, let's start right away with the first option, and the option of the mountain. I'm gonna keep your card in here for a moment, and we're gonna start by giving by getting, so if we can get one card that's going to be symbolizing the next relationship that is going to be entering your life, what is going to be this card? What is this card that is going to be representing? It's almost like a team. Oh, the Hierophant. Yeah. So the Hierophant is the symbol of stability, and it's also the symbol of being on very strong ground. So with this number 5, it's definitely something that you have not experienced before, something new, something that maybe you are a bit skeptical about. So maybe you or your future partner, the person that you're going to be dating, are going to be having some kind of a deep relationship towards culture or maybe tradition, but I see that in a very, very good way, because the Hierophant is someone that has some kind of principles that are very essential so that we can build a very strong relationship on. So yeah, a very strong person that's actually going to be entering your life. And let's get some additional cards when it comes to your next relationship. So anything that the cards are going to be willing to tell us when it comes to your next relationship. Yeah, the Magician. So if you are doing some kind of the Hangman. One additional card, please. And the Page of Pentacles. So as I have said earlier, this person, if they make an offer, even if it's a small offer, like this is the beginning. So we're talking about a new relationship that is entering your life. Even if it's, you see that it's just the beginning, but the beginning also is going to be very stable with this Page of Pentacles. It's like a small offer, but it's a solid offer, an offer that you can build upon, and that you can go step by step, so that you can build the relationship that you have been dreaming about, or maybe even manifesting, like actively trying to manifest in your life. So with this Magician, like I see, like mostly both of you, I see from both sides, you have been wishing for this kind of relationship for a long time, and I see for at least one of you, you have been very active in doing some kind of practices related to law of attraction. So you have been working a lot so that you can attract this type of relationship into your life. And with this Hangman in reverse, again with with the message that I have got earlier, which is like, it's something that you have never experienced before. It's either that the person that is going to be entering your life is from a different religion, or they might have some kind of a principles or ideas that you have never thought about them this way before. So definitely there's going to be some kind of a very interesting exchange between you two, and with those two, like also almost like disciples, like this is their teacher, and he's like giving them all the knowledge and all the information that he has, and both of them are listening. So I see most importantly that this relationship is going to be teaching both of you a lot on what are the things that are essential and what are the things that are important, so that you can keep a very good and healthy relationship, and what are the things that you might want to change or maybe reconsider. Okay, so let's get some additional messages when it comes to your next relationship. And also, like, it's very like it's almost what can I say, with the card that you have got, which is the card of the mountain. It's a very, very solid relationship. And yeah, it's a relationship that is going to be starting, maybe not at the pace that you would want them to be, either one of you or both of you, but definitely on a very strong ground. So either you're going to be starting as friends, so the best relationship that can actually start from very good ground are maybe the ones that are starting as friends. So you're going to be starting to know each other, like no strings attached. Two friends that are trying to get to know each other, trying to enjoy themselves together. And then afterwards, like when you're going to be deciding to be in a relationship, it's actually going to be on very solid ground. Let's get an additional message. Time to heal with 5-5 as well. Like you have 3 5s already. And with the snake spirit, time to heal, like it's giving me 2 messages actually with the snake spirit, which means obviously that you need, that this relationship is going to be pushing either one, or I see, because there are 2 5s in here, both of you most probably both of you to shed some old beliefs, some old ideas that you will recognize that are not good for you anymore, or maybe just decide to give each other a chance, so that you can have this beautiful and healthy relationship together. Prosperity lies ahead with the Taurus, and answers that you need are coming with the full moon in Gemini. So again, with this card just near the hangman, it's like there is some kind of things that you were not expecting when it comes to the person that you're going to be considering in the future. But definitely, yeah, you're going to be having this kind of aha moment, which when it comes to, are the things that you really need in a relationship really that important, or maybe you would like to make some kind of adjustments and see things from different perspective. And with this prosperity ahead, it's the new moon in Taurus. Again, the Taurus is a very strong, stern energy, and with this new moon, you're going to be starting your relationship again on very strong basis. And with this prosperity ahead, it's like you know, when we say like slow and steady wins the race, your relationship is going to take its time, but definitely you're going to be heading towards the right direction. And what is this card? It's time for beginner's mind. Oh yeah. As I have said earlier, both of you are going to learn a lot from each other, and also when it comes to the dynamics of this relationship, yeah? So let's get some additional messages, and we're gonna see what kind of relationship is coming into your life. What kind of relationship is going to be entering your life? Prisoner. And this one wanted to come out, wedding. Yeah. Yeah, at least one of you, or maybe both of you, they see like a commitment. Yeah, I see some kind of commitment issues, especially when it comes to the Hierophant being the first card that we have got in the spread. So maybe one or both of you think of being committed, on being with one person that is actually devoted to them, and them as well devoted to the other person. they see those kind of relationship as prison, as being imprisoned in some kind of a blocked relationship that they cannot move, they cannot do whatever they want. They are called to maybe go with what the other person is willing to do, or maybe doing too many compromises for them to actually hinder their own liberty and freedom. But with this wedding, you can see that this relationship is actually going to be changing your perspective on what is commitment actually is. And maybe if you have had some kind of a rough relationships in the future, in the past, I'm not saying rough in general, but especially when it comes to people wanting to maybe put someone in a box, or maybe are too scared of having some kind of codependency issues. So maybe you have had some or you or the other person, but I see mostly it's from the other person or even from your side. So yeah, when it comes to relationships, maybe in the past there have been some people that wanted to maybe get you at an in what is the message that wanted to come? So there were some people that were in your lives, or that you were in a relationship with, that were maybe a little bit too pushy, or they wanted at all costs for the relationship to go a certain way, but you just simply were not ready, or you were not willing to go that way. So yeah. So if you are a man, you might have kind of a bit of a long hair, like on the shoulders, like you can see in here. And if you are looking for a man, like the person that you're going to be meeting, they might have a little bit of a long hair. And yeah, I see that the feminine side of this relationship is also very, very scared of commitment, and I see that maybe even more than the masculine. So yeah, I see, because this prisoner in here is near the Hierophant. So maybe this person, this woman, or maybe the person that has the feminine energy in the relationship, maybe she was in a, or they were in a culture where the women were some kind of enslaved in some kind of way. They were supposed to be in a certain place and doing certain roles, and they were not permitted to maybe do other things and be free, just being themselves. Yeah. So let's get some other messages for you. Additional messages, please. Fulfillment again, prosperity ahead, fulfillment. Yeah, just keep an open mind. You have seen that here there is 4 and here there is 4. This relationship is very stable, which means that both of you are going to be having some kind of a mindset that is going to converge you two together. So definitely in terms of your minds and even souls, you're going to be very very similar, but again very different. When it comes to maybe your culture or your religion, or maybe how you were brought up, like both of you, maybe there are going to be lots of differences between you two. But when you're going to be willing to know each other and maybe get to how you think about life, how you think about many things that happen in our lives, you're going to realize that you really are maybe even twins. You can see here, those two people, they almost look exactly like the same, like almost the same. So even if you feel like, no, this person is very different from me and I don't know how I'm going to be willing to maybe even consider being with them in the future, just like the message in here is just to keep an open mind, because this relationship is going to teach both of you a lot, and it's going to bring both of you lots of fulfillment. So yeah, that was your reading for option number 1. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to comment down below so that I can know what kind of messages actually resonated with you. And for private reading, you can reach out to me directly by contacting me by email, and all the information is in the info box down below. So again, thank you for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye. So if you have chosen option number 2 or the celebration sparkles, welcome guys to your reading. We're gonna keep your card option in option card in here, and we're gonna start right away but by getting one tarot card that's going to be symbolizing your relationship in general. So if we can get one tarot card that is going to be symbolizing your relationship. So one card please that is going to be symbolizing your relationship together. One card. Ooh, there were too many. All right, so one card please for option number 2. One card. Okay, and we got the Sun. So right away, I can see that maybe some people that are watching are from the same sex, like they're interested in the same sex, or they're going to be in a same-sex relationship in the future. But with this Sun card, it's definitely a very, very happy relationship. A relationship is going to bring you lots of optimism and positivity in your life, and that is going to be illuminating your life. So maybe you have been into some kind of dark times nowadays, especially with this if you are watching like during the quarantine. Yeah, this time of being alone, being like in almost like being in self-reflection mode, seeing what are the things that have been going on in your past, and looking at the future, and looking at the possibilities, how it could be when it comes to your future. But definitely this card is going, this card, this relationship is going to be a very, like, it's like a lightning bolt. It's definitely something that is going to be, oh wow. The Lover's card, and then the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm gonna say it because it's obvious here, but with this card in here, it's almost 90% of the people that are watching. So this could be a twin flame relationship. Yeah, so what do I see from the cards is that this relationship is going to be coming. It's like a gift from the universe, and you can see that there is this woman in here and this man in here. There is an angel that is between them, and they are in awe of what this angel is actually bringing them. And you can see that there is the Sun again in here, and definitely a gift from the universe, a gift from everything that you have been through in your lives. And maybe you are right now tired, and you are thinking, oh, I really can't go on like that anymore. I'm sick of the same old, and I want something new in my life. I want something that is actually fulfilling, someone that can understand me without even speaking. And it is definitely the relationship that you are attracting in your life. So with this Queen of Pentacles, it's like it's also, and with the Sun as well. The Sun is a very nurturing kind of energy that is going to be nurturing your soul. And with this Queen of Pentacles, it's a very motherly and nurturing, and also very, very giving, generous. So definitely, if there were some people that were very reluctant or maybe a little bit cheap when it comes to their emotions, this person that is coming into your life is very, very giving. And not only with their money, not only because money is just one part, one aspect of many. So definitely with their energy, with their times, and most importantly with their most innocent and pure feelings towards you. Yeah. And with this Eight of Wands, like, I see that your meeting is going to be quite unexpected. It's going to be coming out of the blue, nothing that you were actually even like considering in your mind, and that is going to be entering your life. And yeah, it's like your meeting in general definitely is going to be very, expect powerful change. Yeah, this is what I was saying, which means that something very, very unexpected is, and we have the new moon eclipse, which means that it's out of the blue. Look at the bigger picture. Out of the blue, something is going to come up, and it's like you're not going to be even considering that is going to be happening at that particular time, okay? So with the look at the bigger picture, ooh, let it shine again, lots of light, lots. Spirit has your back, yeah. And it's the full moon in Sagittarius, and with this look at the bigger picture, I see that I got that also in the first part, like the same message, which is if there are some things that you might feel that they are priority, this relationship is actually going to be giving you a chance to maybe reconsider. So look at the bigger picture. It's just some things that we think that are extremely important, and that they are the most like at the most highest of the priorities. But you being in this kind of relationship is going to be opening your heart to compromise, opening your heart to see what is the other person is actually, where is this other person coming from, and then try to meet at the middle, okay? With this let it shine, definitely I don't I feel like you're almost going to be feeling like a teenager again, and with the butterflies in your stomach and feeling, oh, wheel. So yeah, things are going to be moving at the right direction at last. So with this altar again, we got that also in the I think the both of them like at the same time in my last reading. So with this altar, it can give you some kind of signification around like how the person that you're going to be meeting is like. So you can see in the picture if there are some things that draws you the most. I see that mostly the eyes. The eyes are very, very prominent, and also the lips. And with this let it shine, I'm gonna say it again. You're going to be feeling like young and vibrant again. Yeah. And with the spirit has your back. If there are any thoughts, maybe any thought that are hindering you maybe from going forward, or maybe even some negative thoughts that go back and forth in your mind. We all like have those thoughts from time to time, and the cards are asking you very, very strongly to believe that everything that is going to come is not something that you have experienced in the future. It's something that is new, something that you actually have been looking. This is what you have been looking for, and this is what is going to be entering your life. Okay. Individuality. So I see also with this tree in here, I see that this relationship is not going to be compromising both you and your future partner's individuality. So if you are very keen into keeping some kind of, you can see 3, 4, 5, yeah. If you are very keen on keeping some things, like if you have some kind of a routine, or if you have some kind of an activity that you would like to do religiously, and you are not willing to compromise around some kind of aspects in your life, I see that this relationship is not going to be invading you in any kind of way. Not at all. You're going to be celebrating being together, but at the same time celebrating also being as separate people, okay? So yeah, with this tree of like the tree of with this number 3 in here, it's definitely a signification of lots of celebrations. And you can see in here with this card that you have chosen, lots of beautiful times, like being happy together. But definitely you're going to be having some kind of separate moments that you're going to be maybe enjoying just being alone, focusing on your work, focusing on your life. What are the things that you are going to be willing to do in the future? And also sometimes that you are going to be celebrating with your friends, with your family, and also with other people that are in your life. Okay, so let's get for this group. I felt called maybe to give you an advice, a general advice. So general advice that you might take right now, even before this relationship is has entered your life. Just one card, one advice for you. One advice for you, please. Okay, 2. Relationship harmony. Yeah, definitely. And we have been talking about that since the beginning. So with the Archangel Raguel, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So definitely this relationship is going to be bringing you lots of harmony, lots of peace of mind. And with this look at the bigger picture as well, the same message as I have told you earlier, if there are any differences between you two, and definitely they're going to be as anybody in this whole universe, like 2 people, they come from different backgrounds, and they're going to be a moment where you two are going to be compromising so that you can meet in the middle. So, Claire audience, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Yeah, so if you feel like there are some messages that you hear and that resonate with you, please, you might want to take them into consideration. And with this clear audience as well, like if you can hear some kind of sometimes you hear a song and you feel like there is a line that is actually resonating with you so much, so it could be a message for you that you might take into account. Okay, so thank you for checking the reading, guys. Please feel free to comment down below. I would love to know in which way the messages has resonated with you. And for private readings, you can reach out directly to me by email, and all the information is in the info box down below. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you very soon. So for option number 3, or people that have chosen the Aurora Sky, welcome guys to your reading. I'm gonna keep your card in here, and we're gonna start by getting one card from this deck, which is going to be symbolizing what is your relationship is going to be. If we can get one card like that can or maybe symbolize your relationship with your future person, how it is going to be, or maybe how it's going to be symbolized. One card please from this card, from this deck. One card. The Empress. Nice. So the Empress is a very abundant kind of person, and also a kind of card to get in general. So with this 3 and also with the Empress card, I see that your relationship is going to be permitting or maybe allowing a birth of some like it's either a project, or maybe you two are going to be having a child together, or maybe this card is a card of fertility. It's also a card of creativity. So maybe when you two are going to be meeting or uniting together, it's going to be almost like a push of energies. So if you need like a lot of energy to do some kind of things in your life, or maybe if you feel like you are lacking creativity in those times, like in those times, those days, so definitely this relationship is going to be almost like a catalyst of maybe many ideas that you're going to be getting. And also for the other person, it's going to be very it's going to be a very fertile relationship. So maybe you're going to be either having a child together, so if the relationship goes to the next level, so maybe it's going to end up in a commitment, in a marriage, if you believe in marriage. Or it could be like you two are going to be starting some kind of an investment together. The Tower, the Lovers. Notice like 3 major arcanas, like a very significant relationship that you're going to be in together. And the Knight of Swords. All right. So there's going to be something that's going to be changing abruptly when you two are going to be together. So it's either in how you think about relationships, or maybe even in your current circumstances. So maybe if you are in a like a group of friends, and you have been like all your lives, and maybe when you're going to be getting in this relationship, there are some things that you were not aware of that are going to be surfacing. Okay, with this lovers cards, I see that there's going to be a need to make a choice. It's either between two people, so maybe you're going to be presenting two people in your lives, or there is one person that is already right now in your life, maybe an ex, maybe someone that you're in a relationship with, and you would like to seek maybe something else, and you would like to go like change this kind of dynamics in your relationship, or maybe change the relationship in general. And they're going to be someone new entering your life, and then from there they're going to be a need to make a decision. And with this Knight of Swords, like this decision is going to be very essential for you, because I see that at least one of the two people that are going to be presented to you, so that you can make maybe a choice. This person is actually they really know what they want, and if they feel like the person is not giving them what they are given, this person are not willing to stay around for long. So if you feel like there are some kind of a negative people, or maybe a lingering ex that is coming and going all around, so this spread is actually asking you if there are any people that you know that they are not serving you anymore. It's time for you to maybe pull on the brakes on any kind of relationships that are already out of your lives, but they keep coming out like and coming back, and it's actually hindering you maybe from your hard work is paying off, hindering you from welcoming maybe new people in your life, actually people that you would like to have around in your environment. So with your work, your hard work is going to be paying off. So I see that as well, when it comes to this relationship, as I have said in the beginning, it could give you lots of ideas. And when it comes to your work, it's almost like your person is going to be like your muse. And with this aurora sky, it's almost magical. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to show you. There is this man in here, and he's in awe of all the beauty of the skies. Like it's so beautiful. And this relationship is going to be opening your eyes to maybe some beautiful things that are in life and that you have been maybe overlooking, and it's going to be giving you a very big creative boost, that's for sure. One additional card, please. Okay, look at the bigger picture again. So yeah, with this look at the bigger picture, I see that maybe some things that right now you see as losses, in the future you're going to be very thankful that they are out of your life. So just keep in mind that people that are like pushing you, like pulling you back, yes, you have had like a history with them. Yes, you have had very beautiful moments with them. But if you decide that this is really your choice, as I have said in the beginning, like this is a choice that only you can make. If you are willing to look at the future and see beautiful things that are going to be presented to you in the future, yeah, it's time to say goodbye to all the negative energies and all the negative people that are not with you for the right reasons. Surrender now. Yeah, surrender this need for you to long to people just because they have been your friend for maybe decades, or maybe if you have been this person's partner for like all your life, or maybe see the bigger picture again. See the bigger picture. God. Oh my God. So yeah, it doesn't matter if this person have been with you throughout your life. So maybe you might be like 39 and you think that, yeah, this person have been with me all my life, and what I'm going to do if this person is out, and this and that. Confession, yeah. You see, there are some things that are going to be revealed to you, and they are going to be opening your eyes to who are the people that are good for you, and the people that are really not, like it's time for them to go. Challenge, yeah. And this decision is going to come about as a challenge because you are a very affectionate person, and like there is a difference between loyalty and then like burning yourself out just for some people to stay around. Yeah, I think it has nothing to do with loyalty, like, to be honest, because you are going to be discovering, like, even the people that you think that have been like yeah, maybe I'll get the cards. Yeah, open that door. You can see that you have the key, and there is that door that needs to be opened, but it's up to you to lift that key. And again, like right next to the Knight of Swords, there is the horse, which means rapidity, which means making decision, being assertive and decisive. So make that decision in your mind at least, and try to implement this mentality a little bit also in your reality, which is, if there is a person that is pulling you back, if there is a person that you are fed up with, like, to be honest, and that like no matter what you do, you feel like there is no winning, really, like too much negativity, you are going on and on in circles. It's time for you to realize that it really is those kind of relationships, they have reached like their ending, like they have already expired. It's just like this willingness to like once and for all, like cut the cords with those people. Okay, let's get right now some advice for you, advice for right now. Prioritize, yeah, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Yeah, so it could be applied also in other aspects in your life, but what I see with this prioritize, see what are the things that you are willing to welcome and not willing to welcome at any cost in your lives, and then make your priorities. Yeah, what are the things that are very important for you, and what are the things that, yeah, and passion again. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. And definitely I see that there's going to be this kind of a link between the passion that you're going to be getting out of this relationship. This relationship that is entering in your life is going to be very, very passionate, and it's going to give you lots of fire and creativity, so that you can as well apply it and benefit from it in your work life. So yeah, lots of passion. Definitely prioritize in terms of tasks in your life, and also in terms of people. And yeah, this is the messages that I have got for you, option number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below and let me know in which way the messages has resonated with you. And for private readings, all the information, if you would like to reach out for your own private reading with me, all the information is in the info box down below. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.